So center one has a lot of stuff. Of course, you won't have time for those like usual, but you might, and it might answer some questions if you get there early and want to rush up. But basically, the important part of this center is anatomy. We're going to cover the bee types, and this is where we're looking for bees. So if anybody knows the beekeeper, that's the email we sent out. And then it also at the bottom half is going to talk about the timeline and compare a bee's life in days to a human's life in years. So we have this little bee here. And bees are insects, so they're in the same family even as spiders. Let's see, kingdom phylum. They're in the same phylum as spiders, but they're different because they have head, thorax, and abdomen. If you all remember, spiders just have a cephalothorax and abdomen. So the anatomy sheets, we have two of them. This one's labeled with explanation on the back. Parts of a honeybee. And then down farther it says for grades 2 through 4. Once you cover it, maybe at the end if you have extra time, this one's unlabeled with Velcro and the labels on the back. So you can go through that with everybody, older buddies. And then we kind of supplemented bee stings, because I'm sure you're going to get asked about bee stings. So just really quick, we have one handout, I'll try and get it laminated quickly, but the barbed sting is, it's barbed to get through the chitinous layer of other bees. Really, it's for defense of other bees. But the reason, so normally they wouldn't die if they're just defending their hive, because they could sting a bee and it would come out. But if they sting a human or a bird, a mammal or a bird, it gets stuck in the skin and it does rip out half their abdomen and they die. It's really disgusting. So that's one important thing about the stinger. Another thing, as they said in the video, when the bee stings something, it releases an alarm pheromone so that everybody senses it and attacks. And queen bees can sting. Usually they just sting to defend right where they are. And they do not have a barbed stinger. And drone bees do not have a stinger at all. They're just fat and hairy. We'll cover that more in a minute. Let me make sure I got everything important here. But again, it's a lot of information on stingers. But you can use it as you like, especially if the kids are asking lots of questions. So, on to that.
What were you trying to say there?
So here's the difference in size and shape of the bees. And again, the sterile female, the worker bee, is the one that makes up, the majority of the population. There's one queen and a couple hundred, maybe, drones. So the important thing to notice that's going to be obvious in some pictures I have is the queen has a shiny thorax right here, and the other ones are fuzzy. And the big difference with the drone being so furry is his big eyes. He's got huge googly eyes. So there's all kinds of information on the back as well about the differences. I'll pass them around. That one's kind of interesting, so you can read for yourselves about the drone. And then I found some pictures. Since we don't have live bees, and I don't know dead bees, but even if we had bees, I don't know if we could find drones. So hopefully this will show up, but I'll pass these around.
Carrie, have you asked the guy at Clear Creek History Park?
We're in touch with them. Yep. Let's see. Well, the queen bee's right in the middle. She's huge. Right here. I'll pass these around. And on the backs of the pictures, I starred where they are, kind of. And here's a drone. His googly eyes will show. Here's his big googly eyes. No, that's not going to show. So I'll just pass these around. Again, they're marked on the back. And then one other interesting picture has a queen and a circle. She's circled by her worker bees. So they're communicating with the pheromones, so you can look at those when I pass those around. So queen, worker, drone. The next thing that the kids can do, I definitely would do the paperwork first and then show them bees. And we only have a few bees right now, but we'll hope to have more. And if we don't, you can just talk about the anatomy on here. And dead bees this time of the year are going to be pretty fragile because they're dried up, they're not fresh. And they can sting. The beekeeper said that they do sting, they can sting dead. So anyway, we have magnifying glasses and bees. So I don't know how much time you want to spend on them, but gotta have something sort of fresh there. And so let's see here.
Right. You're like-
We have a couple more anatomy posters in here, as well as some handouts on bumblebees. And talks about bumblebee colonies and bumblebee life cycles. Of course, these are not honeybees, but they're very similar in terms of habitat. And if you feel like singing, we have the insect song.
Go, Carrie.
Oh, no. And honeybee lookalikes, so there's a couple different handouts on lookalikes that tell the difference between honeybees and other insects that sting, yellow jackets,
Oh, good.
bee flies, bumblebees. So that's all of the anatomy stuff. Then at the bottom, it's for the timeline. And we just generally did, by days, the life of a honeybee worker. Yeah. So life of a honeybee worker, egg, larva, pupa, and adult worker bee. So they lived about 63 days. The video said 45, so I'm leaning maybe towards the video. And then we have
So
a
interesting.
life of a human being, infant, child, youth, and adult, and it kind of progresses along the same line. And then we have a diagram that has the development of a worker bee. To focus. It's not focusing very well now. Oh, look at you. Too bad we didn't have that for the photos. So anyway, you're not gonna have too much time on it, but you definitely, I know in third grade you were a big unit on life cycles, so this will be a great supplement for them. And that would wrap up Central 1. Does anybody have any